The damning truth about Bill Clinton just came out after all these years by Gary Mayer for USA Politics Today. Former President Bill Clinton has been given a free pass for decades, even though he has been hit with numerous claims of sexual assault, rape, and sexual harassment. Now, however, it looks like these claims have finally caught up with him. Daily Mail reported that Clinton is now facing disturbing new sexual assault allegations from 4 new women. This was confirmed by highly placed Democratic Party sources and an official who served in both the Clinton and Obama administrations. The sources say that the new charges stem from the period after he left the White House in 2001. Lawyers representing the accusers, who are coordinating their efforts, are preparing to file 4 separate lawsuits against him. The attorneys are asking for substantial payouts in return for their client's silence. In the late 1990s, Clinton paid $850,000 settlement to a sexual harassment lawsuit to Paula Jones, a former Arkansas state employee whose sexual harassment case led to Clinton's impeachment in the House of Representatives and his subsequent acquittal from the Senate in 1999. Sources say that negotiations for the new lawsuit are at a critical stage, and if they fail, the 4 women are said to be ready to air their accusations of sexual assault at a press conference. The new allegations are about incidents that took place more than 10 years ago in the early 2000s when Clinton was hired by Ron Burkle, the Playboy billionaire investor, to work at his UCAPA companies. While helping Burkle generate business, Clinton flew around the world with a flock of beautiful young women on Burkle's private jet, which was named Air Blank One. The 4 women, whose names have not been released, were employed in low-level positions at the Burkle organization when they were in their late teens and claimed they were sexually assaulted by the former president. Now, why isn't this surprising, right? Obviously, I'm aware of the allegations, but I can't talk about them, a member of Clinton's legal team said. Bill is distraught, you can imagine at his age, at the thought of having to testify and defend himself against sex charges again, said a Democratic Party official who is familiar with the case. He hopes his legal team can somehow stop the women from filing charges and drag him through the mud. The source went on to say that Hillary Clinton is furious with her husband for getting entangled in yet another sexual scandal. She reportedly offered to hire private detectives to dig up dirt on the women, but Bill Clinton's attorneys persuaded her not to interfere. You think? Okay, you gotta be kidding. This woman stops at nothing. In the past, Hillary had a team of detectives that managed to silence a number of women in Little Rock who had complaints about Bill's unwanted sexual advances, said the source. But now Hillary admits there's a different atmosphere in our culture about sexual harassment, and it's not possible to intimidate women into silence about charges once they make up their mind to speak up, the source continued. Hillary wants to remain in the public eye as a leader of the resistance to Donald Trump and play a major role in politics for years to come, including maybe even running for president again in 2020, the source continued. She's afraid this latest scandal could destroy the Clinton legacy and torpedo her plans. She's delusional, I might add, if she still has plans for that. The relationship between Bill and Hillary has been more of a business relationship for a number of years, except when it comes to their daughter and grandchildren. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's not Bill's, but moving on. They haven't lived as a man and wife for a number of years, mostly due to Bill's running around with other women, and might add that Hillary's a lesbian. It becomes obvious, or bisexual, I should say, because she had the kid with, Hubble, right? It became obvious years ago that even age wasn't going to make Bill settle down and stop chasing women. Hillary has simply ignored it and lived her separate life, with Uma Abedin. Bill spends a great deal of his time in his penthouse apartment above the Clinton Presidential Library in Little Rock. Hillary occasionally goes to Little Rock, but she refuses to stay in the apartment because she knows that that's his love nest. What do you think about this? I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious as how delusional these people are, and her, I should say, because I think Bill is like, he's been pushed into campaigning for her, and, he's trying to say, like, why doesn't this woman just stop and leave everybody the hell alone? That's what I think Bill is saying. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.